Are you looking for the best indoor security cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best indoor security cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Cync Indoor Smart Camera. I prefer cameras that pan, see many choices below, but this one from Cync, 9 out of 10, wired recommends. Beats out everything else with one important feature, a shutter that covers the camera lens when you don't want it watching, or listening, to you. Plus, the app has 2-factor authentication and you can't opt out of it. That's a good thing. Live video feed is pretty sensitive information, so if you're going to invite a camera into your home, it's wise to take some precautions. You can turn your cameras around, turn them off, or unplug them, but the shutter here makes it easier. Slide the shutter up when you're home and you see bright red plastic and a crossed-out camera symbol, and the lens sees nothing. Ready for it to monitor? Slide it back down. This Cync, formerly C by GE, camera is affordable, captures 1080p video at 25 frames per second, and offers two-way audio. The app is easy to use, so you don't have to be a tech wizard to figure it out. To get more than a live view, you'll need a microSD card or sign up for a cloud subscription, from $3 per month or $30 per year. Number 2. Arlo Essential Indoor Security Camera. With a compact design, clear video, and two-way audio, this camera from Arlo matches our top pick on features and performs reliably well. It can sit on a shelf or be wall-mounted, has a privacy shutter that comes down when the camera is not in use, and stores video in the cloud. Footage is detailed, and there's no blurring on motion. The frame rate is 24 frames per second. Arlo's second-generation essential indoor cameras come in 2 varieties, the cheaper 1080p camera and a pricier 2K model. I'm a fan of the app for its ease of use, loading speeds, and 2-factor authentication, enabling you to log in to the live feed with your fingerprint or face scan, phone permitting. There's also a built-in siren and smart home integration for Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and IFT, but not Apple HomeKit. Unfortunately, cloud storage, accurate subject detection, and smart animated alerts require an expensive Arlo secure subscription at $8 per month for a single camera. It's a bit more palatable if you have multiple Arlo devices, as it costs $13 per month for unlimited cameras. For folks with video doorbells or other cameras from Arlo, this camera is an obvious pick to keep things in a single app. But the lack of local storage might be a turnoff, and there are occasionally a few seconds of lag on the live feed. Number 3. TP-Link Tapo C110. Affordable and feature-packed, this indoor security camera from TP-Link is a real bargain. If you are simply looking to monitor a fixed view of an entrance or a specific area, there's no need to spend more than this. The C110 can stream and record video at up to 2K resolution, supports two-way audio with some lag, and has a slot for up to 256 GB microSD cards to keep recordings local. There's no HomeKit or IFT support, but it works with Google Home and Amazon Alexa, though it was a little slow to load the stream on my Nest Hub. The motion detection is reliable, and you can tweak the sensitivity and customize notifications. Video is crisp, but the frame rate is only 15 frames per second, which means fast-moving subjects appear blurry. You can set activity and privacy zones in the Tapo app, and there's AI detection to recognize people and the sound of a baby crying. Sadly, the option to get rich notifications that include a snapshot is bundled with the optional Tapo Care subscription, along with 30 days of cloud storage for clips, and it's expensive at $3.50 per month for a single camera or $12 per month for up to 10 cameras. If you don't mind spending slightly more, check out the Tapo C120 in our honorable mentions section below for enhanced night vision and smarter detection. Number 4. Blink Mini 2. The Blink Mini 2, 7 out of 10, wired recommends, brings a few crucial improvements over its predecessor that earn it a recommendation here. Better image quality with a wider field of view, up from 110 to 143 degrees. Enhanced low-light performance, with an optional spotlight and on-device person detection, fewer false positives. Amazon's Blink turns out some of the most compact security cameras available, and this rounded square comes with a circular base for easy mounting, or it can sit unobtrusively on a shelf. Footage is 1080p at up to 30 frames per second, and I found it clear even in low light. You can also set activity and privacy zones, and the two-way audio is passable, though the sound quality isn't great. I also appreciate the option to log into the app with biometrics, phone permitting. The catch is that you really need the subscription at $3 per month or $30 per year for a single camera, or $10 a month or $100 a year for unlimited cameras. You can technically record locally if you purchase a Cync module too, $50, and insert a USB flash drive, but without a subscription, your live feed is limited to 5 minutes with no record option, videos are much slower to load, you don't get person detection, and you can't share clips. If you subscribe, you get all that and a generous 60-day unlimited cloud video history, 30-day in the UK and Europe. Number 5. Google Nest Cam Wired Indoor. With an understated style, Google's indoor Nest Cam comes in a few elegant finishes, including one with a maple wood base, to help it blend in with your decor. It has HDR, the 1080p video quality is clear at 30 frames per second, and night vision kicks on automatically when the lights are out. There's also two-way audio, enforced two-factor authentication, and accurate detection to alert you about people, animals, or vehicles. You can install and use the Nest Cam through the Google Home app, and it's quick to load on Nest displays or a Chromecast with Google TV. It's even now accessible via a web interface. You only get 3 hours of history unless you sign up for a Nest Aware subscription, which now costs $8 per month, $80 per year, for 30 days of event video history and familiar face alerts, but that covers all your Nest devices. You can also use the camera in a Nest Hub Max as an indoor security camera. Once you have tagged familiar faces, your notifications include their names, which is handy and can be reassuring. It's good to know when your kids get home versus when an unfamiliar face pops up. It's not 100% accurate, but it's closer than any other camera I have tested. Sadly, there's no local storage option, and the thing that really sets it apart, familiar faces, requires a relatively expensive subscription. It also lacks a privacy shutter. Try not to buy it at full price, as it's frequently on sale. Number 6. TP-Link Tapo Pan/Tilt AI Camera. With a compelling range of features, including video at up to 2K and 30 frames per second, 360 degrees of pan and 149 degrees of tilt, and local storage on a microSD card up to 512 gigabytes, this camera unseats the Wyscam Pan V3 as my favorite panning camera. The live feed is consistently quick to load, and image quality is excellent if you select the higher resolution and frame rate and toggle on HDR in the app. You can also set waypoints for the camera to patrol through on your chosen schedule, and the automatic subject tracking is top-notch. The onboard AI can categorize by motion, person, pet, or vehicle, and you can set an alert when a line is crossed. The two-way audio is relatively clear and lag-free, and there's sound detection too, baby, pet, or glass breaking. There's also a large image sensor, TP-Link calls it the Starlight sensor, for clear image capture in low light. The privacy mode prompts the camera lens to rotate inside, so you know you aren't being recorded. On the downside, a Tapo Care subscription, starting from $3.50 a month or $35 a year for one camera, is required for cloud storage, rich notifications with snapshots in them, and easy video filtering. Everything else is available without a subscription, making this an excellent local recording option, but it's a real shame that the rich notifications are behind the paywall. This camera is usually cheaper on Amazon under the model name C225, but it also appears as TC73 sometimes. Number 7. Aqara Camera Hub G3. Cute ears are amazingly effective at adding personality to a device. This pan and tilt security camera doubles up as a smart home hub. It boasts wide compatibility, including Apple HomeKit, Google Home, Amazon Alexa, and IFT. It also acts as a Zigbee 3.0 hub, offering a way to bring all kinds of Aqara sensors and accessories into your smart home fold, and it even has an IR controller. A door or window sensor can trigger the camera to turn and start recording. As a camera, you can expect crisp 2K footage. HomeKit is limited to 1080p. The camera has a 110-degree field of view. It rotates through 340 degrees, tilts up 30 degrees, and down 15 degrees to cover a large area. Sadly, recording at 20 frames per second means fast movement can cause blurring. Onboard AI enables person, pet, face, and gesture detection. A cruise mode has the camera cycle through positions, and it can track subjects, though it is a little slow to do so sometimes. Insert a microSD card, up to 128 gigabytes, for local recordings. The sleep mode has the camera lens roll up and shows a pair of closed eyes. It's a shame you can only connect Aqara accessories and must dig into the Aqara app to access certain features, including pan and tilt. But if you're into automation, you will enjoy tinkering with this highly customizable security camera.